Light blinks away. Secret Deploy stood there in the gates, missed the kick. Missed it by about 3 as the starter released the field, where Bandelier, RWWA and EPC won the start. Headed immediately, though, by Dream Evil, who's going to whiz to the lead. Coming over, I'm a Sly Fox, and STARCHIENNE's going to camp. Beautifully placed behind them for Pike. A length and a half to Duchy's Demerit, then Divine Quest. Back there, Lucky Heart. Over on the inside, when they'd settled down, is Strawberry Miss. Second last is Smoking Barrel, and tacking on is the Grey Secret Deploy. Out toward the 1,000 metres they head, and Dream Evil calls the shots. Held the front from EPC, travelling boldly in front the leader. 2 lengths away, I'm a Sly Fox. Up running third from Bandelier, RWWA. Then came the favourite STARCHIENNE, who's back fifth with a good even pace on. Duchy's Demerit's over on the rails. Then Divine Quest, who's going to track up there around the outside from Lucky Heart. Strawberry Mist, and followed further back Smoking Barrel. And whipping them all in as Secret Deploy, standing up the leader about 7 lengths at the 600. They come off the riverside, and on the inside Dream Evil holding sway. Still 3/4 clear from EPC. A length and a half Bandelier, RWWA. It'll get the cutaway as they come to the turn from I'm a Sly Fox. And Pike makes his move now with STARCHIENNE. So he hoists the $1.65 favourite to the outside. She comes after them. Back behind them, Duchy's Demerit gets the run through. At the cutaway at the 250, STARCHIENNE with the baldy face goes out after them, grabs the lead from EPC. He hasn't really moved on her yet. Now he shakes her up, STARCHIENNE. She puts them away, and she's drawing clear. She's going to win this in a canter. Pricked the ears up and scored again. 4 straight STARCHIENNE from EPC. Divine Quest third, probably from I'm a Sly Fox. Bandelier, RWWA, then Lucky Heart. Deeper out, Smoking Barrel, Secret Deploy. Further back, Strawberry Miss, Dream Evil capitulated, and back there with it as well as Duchy's Demerit. That was very easy viewing. Just a walk in the park for STARCHIENNE. She has just cruised in. And Pike there not having to turn the reins at all on STARCHIENNE. He gave her a little click, and she just pricked the ears up and put paid to them to win in effortless fashion over EPC. Divine Quest snatching third in front of number 9 in I'm a Sly Fox. So the numbers are 3, 2, 6 and 9. It's a length and a half, but with plenty up his sleeve, Pike. 3 lengths, second and third, and they just seem to amble around there in 138.69, 138.69 there for the 1600. She's by Star Spangled Banner out of the former good filly, mare, Marchienne, owned by Electra Bloodstock, B. Grant, J. Lawrence, W. Andrioli, J. Delaval, K. Doyle, T. Starkey, Mrs. L. Ho, G. Scimone, Tom Percy, and also S. J. Delmenico, D. Martin, S. D. Martin, Willie Pike aboard for Bill Luthwaite. Second home, EPC, So You Think, Natea Rose Gelding, Neville Parnham, Chris Parnham for owner Tony Patrizzi. Divine Quest is by Playing God from Scala's Quest for Colin Lynn Webster, B.R. Webster, P. Dennison, Paz Princey, Mrs. L.M. Princey A. and Mrs. G. Torrey, Ev Vazari and Raf Barbaro. Peter Nucky there, the rider. 35 is the sectional, 35 flat. 3, 2, 6 and 9 are the numbers. So comfortable watching here for those that took the short odds about STARCHIENNE. Race 6, the Morley Growers Market Handicap over the 1100 next at 10 after 4. 3 Miss Field is out. Clint Johnston Porter will ride number 10, Shamara. There in race 6, and the final rider that we needed today is Off This Planet, race 7. For Joe has a party who's out of action. Holly Watson will ride, and she'll ride at her minimum riding weight, 54.5 on 13 Off This Planet, race number 7. As we head down now to Brittany, who joins us in the yard after what was just an absolute stroll around Ascot for STARCHIENNE.
She justified that short quote easily here today for William Luthwaite and William Pike. And William's on strapping duties. I might get a word with Jimmy Christie, because I know this is a very special horse to your family. And gee, it must be nice to see what she's doing on the track now.
Yeah, it's seriously special. Actually, when Dad was around and with Alan Hall, we actually booked her into Star Spangled Banner, but he was pretty infertile at the time. And then later, when I was syndicating horses, I became friends with Brad Spicer, and this is his nomination. So love Star Spangled Banner, and she's actually got a white star on her gut, the same as Star Spangled Banner. So it's pretty special.
Tell us about the mare, Marchienne. I mean, a lot of people remember what she did on the track, but a lovely horse for your family and for your late father.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal, very exciting, you know, when you've got a horse that could reel off sectionals. I don't know if this horse has got the sectionals that she has, but she can sort of sustain a turn of foot for a good amount of time. And yeah, I think you know, our patience has been rewarded, and I think we'll get to black type eventually for sure.
Were you forced to be patient with her? Obviously, she's a 5-year-old that's just had start number 8 today. Did you need to let her mature, or just something that you wanted to do?
Not really at the time. I obviously lost my business and yeah, like had a few bills to pay, so gave her a bit of extra time. Had a guy who took a half stake who pulled out, so it was actually a bit financial. But the family take a lot of time. I think the half sister, Every Mile of Memory, got to the races through a breaking prep, so they're not that sort of horse that needs a lot of sort of educating and in and out. They sort of, some of them have open knees and whatnot. So we just took our time, broke her in as a 3-year-old, and given her a few preps. And Brock and William have done an amazing job with her. Big shout out to Brock. Obviously tough time for him. You know, he's gone through the ringer, and you know, he maintains his innocence, and we believe it. And yeah, big tribute to him today, because him and his dad have done a fantastic job.
Certainly have, and well done to you, reaping the financial rewards from her now. Well done.
Thank you very much, Britt.
There he is, Jimmy Christie. STARCHIENNE takes out race number 5, her 4th career win and her 4th in a row as well. So she's going great guns now as a 5-year-old, and she takes out the Amelia Park Handicap.
All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day.